everybody, Cinema Sickness here with today's collection update. Decided to run to my local Dollar Tree store today because apparently they've been getting new titles in, and within that same shopping complex is a Goodwill, so of course, had to stop in there as well. Got some great titles, so let's take a look at everything I got. So like I said, the first store I hit up today is my local Dollar Tree store, because according to what I've been reading online, Dollar Tree's been getting in new DVDs. Now, unfortunately, my Dollar Tree, according to the lady putting out the stock, only got in 2 boxes worth of titles. So they didn't get in too much, there wasn't a lot to pick from, but I did get 3 titles, obviously for $1 a piece. And the first title I picked up was John Wayne the Duke. This coming with 16 movies. Now, when it comes to John Wayne, I'm sort of a newbie. I've seen some of his bigger movies, some of his more popular ones, but a lot of his not as popular movies I really haven't gotten around to seeing. I really don't know a lot about John Wayne. Even with his more popular movies, I'm still pretty new into getting into those. So again, I'm very new when it comes to John Wayne. So I'm going to read off all 16 titles, and if any of them are good, I want you guys to let me know. The first title is Blue Steel, and that's actually one I have heard of, so I will be checking that one out. We also have The Dawn Rider, The Desert Trail, The Lawless Frontier, The Lucky Texan, The Man from Utah, The Star Packer, The Trail Beyond, Helltown, Neath the Arizona Skies, Paradise Canyon, Rainbow Valley, Riders of Destiny, Sagebrush Trail, Texas Terror, that sounds pretty cool, and Winds of the Wasteland. So again, if you've heard of any of those titles, if any of them are good, let me know. I'll definitely check them out. But for $1, getting 16 John Wayne titles sounded like a good deal to me. The next title I grabbed was a double feature set, and that came with The Cemetery Man and Funny Bone. 2 complete blind buys, although I have heard of the Funny Bone, but I've never seen it. But again, for $1, figured I'd pick it up. Both titles looked interesting, have decent lineups, decent sounding synopsises, so again, for $1, had to grab it. And the last DVD I grabbed from my local Dollar Tree store was My Two Dads, You Can Count on Me. Now this is more or less just a best of collection. However, I do not currently own any of the season sets on DVD yet. I would like to get them, but I haven't found them for a good price. So once I do, I'll obviously pick those up. But I figured for $1, I'd grab this just so I'd have some of these classic episodes to sit down and watch. So that was it for what I picked up at my local Dollar Tree store. But like I said, within the same shopping complex was a Goodwill, so of course, had to stop in there. Ended up picking up 3 titles, 2 of those being VHS tapes that I only paid 10 cents a piece for. And the first one I picked up was The Russia House, starring Sean Connery and Michelle Pfeiffer. Those 2 names sold me alone. Didn't read the synopsis, haven't looked up any reviews, so I have no idea what the film is about or if it's any good, but for those 2 actors alone, had to grab it. And the second VHS I picked up was Curtain Call, which I pretty much grabbed also because of the lineup. Looked to have a decent cast, however this one also had a good sounding synopsis, and it did actually get decent reviews, so for 10 cents, figured I'd grab it. Then I saved the best for last. This title I was very excited to come across. It was mixed in with all their DVDs, so I got it for only $1.97, and that was the Blu-ray release of Sleepy Hollow. This movie I am absolutely in love with. I cannot get enough of this movie, watch it all the time. It is fantastic. So for $1.97, this was definitely a steal. I do already have the movie on HD DVD and DVD, so I am picking this up to replace my DVD copy, but I'm very excited to now have this on 2 different high-definition formats. So that's it, guys. That's today's collection update. Definitely got some great titles today for some great prices. Picking up those 3 titles from my local Dollar Tree store for only $1 a piece, that was great, especially since I basically picked up 19 titles for only $3. Just an amazing deal. Like I said, unfortunately, my Dollar Tree only got 2 boxes worth of DVDs in, so not nearly as much as some other Dollar Tree stores have apparently been getting in. So if you haven't been to your local Dollar Tree store in a while, head out there and you might get some good deals. And also, of course, getting those 2 VHS tapes, but most of all, Sleepy Hollow on Blu-ray for only $1.97 from my local Goodwill. That was a fantastic deal. Again, I absolutely love that movie. I usually watch it every year during the Halloween season. Just a huge, huge fan of Sleepy Hollow. And to get it for only $2 on Blu-ray, just an amazing find. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my next collection update. See ya. So there wasn't a lot to pick from, but I did grab 3 titles, all for $1 a piece. And the first title I grabbed... Shit.